name is Anna, and I'm continuing hosting the info session for the Open Doors Day. And I'm very glad that you came to this info session. And I would like to say also hello to all people who are watching us online right now. And today with me, I have quite a big crew who are going to who are going to talk about the program and help to answer all of the questions that you have. So first of all, I have Artemi, who is going to introduce Science and Technology program. I have two students from Science and Technology, Julie and Stepan. And then I have Emily from Admission Office, who is also going to help to answer all of the admission-related questions. So I wish you to enjoy this info session. Please ask all of your questions, and I'll give a floor to Artemi.
Thank you. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Artemi, and so let's talk about Science and Technology program. But before we begin talking about the program, let's talk about the university itself. So first of all, Tartu is a city of good thoughts, as you may know. So it's an intellectual capital of Estonia and the home of the Estonian biggest university. So Tartu has around 100,000 citizens, and every fifth of them is a student. And it was voted as the best living environment for students via Lifecom Awards in 2019. So it's quite comfortable for you as future students. So it belongs to the top 1% of the Estonian university, of the world's universities, so which is good and determines that it's a high quality of higher education. And according to different rankings, so we are like still in top 1%. And for example, Times Higher Education ranks University of Tartu between 201 to 250. So University of Tartu itself was established in 1632, and it has around 14,000 students, and around 12% of them are international students. So if you apply and enter the university, you're going to contribute to this percent. So it's highest ranked university in Estonia and the leading research center in Estonia. And recently it got like the largest funding in the history of University of Tartu as well. So it has the biggest research library in Estonia. Just today I heard that we have more than 4 million books in here, so which is quite astonishing. And it's like, yeah, really international environment here in Tartu, so it's gonna be quite easy for you to adjust to the study environment here. So, and also like if we talk about research, so like most of the PhD dissertations are defended here in the University of Tartu compared to other Estonian universities, which like shows the high quality of qualifications and different achievements in these fields of research. So, and if you want to learn more about like how the Tartu looked like, so you always visit the virtual tour.ut.ee and check it yourself. So now let's move on to the Science and Technology Bachelor program. So all the information regarding the program is available here at st.ut.ee, and there you can find the information about the how to apply, what are the courses, what are the opportunities, and so on. So Science and Technology program provides a broad overview of natural and exact sciences and has 3 specializations: bioengineering and robotics, chemistry and materials science, and genetics and biotechnology. So why to choose Science and Technology program? And one of them is quality of education, as I told, top 1% universities in the world. So you have to choose specialization only after the 3rd semester, which is great because for 3 semesters you can study altogether general things like biology, chemistry, physics, programming, genetics, molecular biology, and so on. So, and you also get a practical experience in all of these fields. And after that, you may choose what specialization suits you most, because usually when you graduate from the high school and you enter the universities, you know little to nothing about the actual specializations, and it's good that you have this 1.5 years to actually try yourself in different fields before actually making the choice. And as I said, the international program, so more than 90% of science technology students are not from Estonia. So it means that all of you are going to have similar similar issues or challenges adjusting to the new environment, and we are here to help you with that. And usually the students from the older courses always help the students who just came to Estonia with all the stuff from how not to miss a lecture, where to buy some stuff for the home, and how to get the cheapest plane tickets to go on vacation or whatever. So, and you can also have the opportunity to go to use the exchange program, so go abroad for a semester or for a summer or some month or whatever you choose or find, and you can go basically anywhere in the world, because University of Tartu has a wide network of partners all around the world. So the structure of the program is basically we have main modules, which are base modules. It's basically to help you adjust to the university level of studies. So for some of you it's going to be easier, for some of you it's going to be harder, but it's general subjects like higher mathematics, physics, programming, and so on. So then you have more of the narrow field and then specialty field. And also, you can choose up to 12 credit points for the elective subjects, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. And you have to write your bachelor thesis and defend it after the 3 years of studies. And you also have the opportunity to take basically any course given in the University of Tartu, with some exceptions from the Institute of Medicine and so on. But pretty much every course which is given in English, you can register for that. And there is no limit to how many. You need at minimum to have 12 optional courses, but if you have 20, it's up to you. So the program is a 3-year program. In total, you need to get 180 credit points. So it means 30 credits per semester, and you need to write the graduation thesis, which I talked about already. So this is the list of subjects you're going to take. So this is more information for those who are watching online and can rewatch this presentation later, so they know which subjects they need to learn. But as you can see in the base modules, you learn chemistry, physics, programming, evolution, and you also get already the practical experience already in the first semester of this introductory laboratory course. It helps you to basically try yourself in different fields, because there you do practical sessions in the Institute of Physics, Chemistry, Molecular and Cell Biology, and Technology. So you're going to do many things within the first semester, and the practical session is going to start already on the first or second week of your studies. So you're going to jump right into the practical experience. So then you're going to specialize more already in the field, not just in mathematics, but statistics. And then you also, as you can see, going to learn more about electronics, biochemistry, genetics, and systems biology. So. And one of the elective courses which we usually recommend to all the students is laboratory projects. It's basically in the spring semester of the first course. And when you take that, you do 3 small projects in 3 different fields in all specializations. And it's not like the projects you come to the practical session, but you actually go to the lab. You have the supervisor. It's individual project or for 2 people. Project, and then you do some actual research and present this research during the seminars. And this provides you the very good opportunity to try yourself in different fields and actually later on decide which one you like the most. So definitely recommend. So now let's go to specialization models which we have, and it's As you can see, bioengineering and robotics, it's a little bit different specialization from another two, because here you're gonna study both synthetic biology and robotics. So you're gonna have a deeper knowledge in both of these fields. So, but if we talk about another ones, like in chemistry and material science, you focus on creating new materials, how to analyze chemical samples. You learn in more depth, like biochemistry from the chemistry point perspective. So it's all of the specialization are very interesting, and it's only up to you which specialization you like the most. But all of them are very competitive and very interesting. And we also have genetics and biotechnology specialization, where you have a deeper understanding of biotechnology processes, and also how the genetics, how organisms regulate themselves, or how the evolution works, which here evolution, natural world, and evolutionary process subjects are about. So it's all of them are interesting, all of them are competitive, and it's only up to you which you like the most. So yeah, elective courses, there is a list of courses available for you to choose from. And for example, if you choose genetics and biotechnology specialization, and when you want to take some subject from the bioengineering and robotics specialization, you can take it as an elective course already for yourself. So optionals, as I already told, you just need to take, you can take whatever subjects you like, from, I don't know, language courses to how to do sketches, how to, I don't know, English literature. So any course which you like and you are able to register to. There are small limitations, for example, in the Faculty of Medicine. So yeah, this is how the program is structured. And now we talk about a little bit more about some extracurricular activities. So I think Stepan and Julie will talk more about that, but I just briefly introduce it. So science and technology students have a unique opportunity in Estonia to participate in the World Synthetic Biology Competition, iGEM. And it's already been 20 years since it was founded as a summer school in MIT, and now it grew as a world's largest competition with over 360 teams from more than 40 countries participating each year. Last year it was 7,000 participants from more than 40 countries. So it's quite a large competition. And you work all the summer. We put together the team from the students, and we already take students from first-year students to our team. And our goal is to iGEM is the bridge from being a student to being a researcher, because we work there on the real-life problem, and so we actually doing some experiments where we don't know the results beforehand, and we also do the fundraising. We engage public, we raise awareness about the problem, we design the website, and then all of it culminates in the final event, which is called Giant Jamboree. And it was previously been in Boston, and it was online for 2 years due to Corona pandemic, and now it moved to Paris. So already last year it was in Paris. And the best team members for each year go to Giant Jamboree to represent the team. It's usually 5-6 students. So yeah, this is the team from 2020, and this is the team from 2021, for example. So, and what you get in return to doing the iGEM, you get valuable real-life skills. You become an actual team, and you get new friends, and you stick together, you help each other, and since you work on the real-life project, you get real-life experience, which you can apply later on during your bachelor's, master's, PhD, during working in industry, or whatever you choose to do. So skills which come from iGEM are transferable. So now, yeah. This, for example, our 2022 team in the final after the judging session. Looking happy. So In 6 years, Estonia team participates. We got 3 gold medals, 3 silver medals, and last year we were nominated for the best wiki. It means that we were top 10 websites from more than 360 teams. So, yeah. And for exchange opportunities, as I already told, we have like many partners all around the world, and you can use these opportunities as you wish. And now I have a little bit of time to talk about like the how to apply. So the application period is from 2nd of January to the 15th of April. And to qualify, you need secondary education or higher like certificate, and you need to have English language certificate, a minimum B2 level. There are different tests which are available for you, from IELTS, TOEFL, to Cambridge English, and so on. And all the tests are listed here in this website. So, and how we calculate what's your position in the list. So basically, 30% is your final grade or grade in mathematics. 20% is one of the best, either biology, chemistry, or physics result. Then 20% for motivation letter, and 30% for the interview. As you can see, like half of your points you can get from motivation letter and interview, so be prepared for that. So, and if you are from, I think you can help me with that, from EU, EEA, Switzerland, and some other list of countries, then you can apply without having still the secondary education, and then from the other countries you need. Okay, thank you. So basically like this. And tuition fee is 6,000 euros per year, but we have limited number of scholarships available which we're gonna cover the tuition fee. And so you don't need to do anything separately to apply for this scholarship. So we have like the list of candidates, and the top candidates gonna receive the scholarship. So yeah, that's the information about the scholarship. And but one condition is you have to study full time. So if you going to part time, you're gonna lose the scholarship. So you need to study full time to receive the scholarship throughout your studies. So yeah, this is living in Estonia and in Tartu. Like you can have the place in the dormitory, which is around 150 euros per month if you share the room, and twice as much if you live alone. You can also like have an apartment and something like this. We have different student organizations like ESN, Startup Lab, and so on. And we have different events coming out which are meant specifically for students, like student days in spring and autumn, which is quite famous here in Tartu. So, and there's plenty of sport opportunities here as well. So you can join the gym or do some team sports and so on. So these are some pictures. We are here. We want to be here. And yeah, welcome to the Science and Technology family. And all the information you can find here, so on our social medias, or you can write to the program director, or you can visit our website for more information. So thank you for your attention.
Hi everybody, I am Julie. I recently graduated from the very same program, and as a very memorable gift from my program, I got a very, very cool hoodie, which is an exclusive for our program, so you can get it if you also apply, get in, and graduate. So maybe let's start with our student experience of how we started and how we got almost to the end.
Okay, my name is Stefan, and let's start with my experience at the very beginning of the program. First of all, I would like to talk about introductory courses, for example, introductory laboratory course, which is a great opportunity to get acquainted with new subjects, practical experience at lab, and it is very useful in the first semester of the studies to get close to your course mates, to know each other better, so you're feeling like you're supported, you know what to do, and you get a great experience of many fields, for example, physics, biology, chemistry, robotics, electronics, so very diverse experience.
So basically there are a lot of students from a lot of different countries, and well, at some point you might feel like, oh, like there's no one from my country and I might be alone or doing some practice alone. But actually, because of this very intensive practical course, which is in the very first semester and starts very soon, you get a chance to work in groups and share your experience to each other, teach each other about some new things. And because the program is so international, you also get exposed to various culture. So it's not that you just study science, but you also hear about some culture, like firsthand from person who are from different countries.
I want also to talk about the next course which Artemi talked about, which is laboratory projects. This is also a great opportunity to do more individual projects in different spheres again, but from different institutes. You will have a small project, which is also great that you get experience, you get confidence working at lab, and you can try yourself all the things you want to try to determine which specialization you can choose and which subject suits you more. For example, after this course, I was determined to choose bioengineering and robotics specialization because courses which I took, biology courses and robotics, were most comfortable for me, not chemistry, for example. So it's a great opportunity to choose which specialization you want.
So yeah, now to just compare these two courses, which one is introductory and another is laboratory project. So in introductory, you basically have like a timetable. You are given an opportunity, and it is mandatory to go to every practice and to get some insight and information on all the narrow fields. But in laboratory projects, you are more free to choose what you want to do because you already had the first subject, you already have some understanding. And in the spring semester, you can choose up to 3 projects from different institutes, and you have to make arrangements with professors on your own and work in lab without. You have to make your own timetable, which experiment you're going to do when. You're going to have to write a report, and then after each month of finishing some part of the projects, you have seminars, and you have to present your project. So not only you work in lab or not only you write the report, you also have to present. Someone will be opposing you, giving you questions, some supervisors asking questions. So this way you also learn how to present on scientific projects and report your results and provide reasonable arguments on your results. So yeah, that's actually very good opportunity to later get into research lab because, for example, you started working on one project and you are very interested in it. And then you can approach further the professor, write to them and ask them if they have opening in their research lab and basically start your internship and getting more and more experience in something that you really want to do. Or maybe you don't want to do, you just have to try even more, and then you can always sort of like change your course of study. But however, in the first 1.5 years, you have this opportunity. You can get as wide experience as you want, but after 3 semesters, you have to choose from 3 specializations, and then you have to stick with it. Then you have to get more in-depth knowledge in one of the narrow fields. So up to 1.5 years, you get to try everything, and then you have to make your decision. And all these introductory courses and these lab projects are for you and to help you to make this decision, not to make a wrong one.
Also, it is important to mention that you are not alone in this program and you also have support. For example, you can contact Artemi, Ilona. All the lecturers are also willing to help you and answer your questions. So it is a great opportunity to feel that you are welcomed in the program, you have support, and if help is needed, you can get it. The next important thing, which is an amazing experience and unique in Estonia, is iGEM. So it is synthetic biology competition, and we have the only team in Estonia to it is the team, iGEM team. And this is an amazing experience in a sense that it involves a lot of parts, a lot of spheres. For example, it involves synthetic biology. You will be able to work at lab. You will be able to design and plan your experiment yourself. And of course with the help of supervisors, but later you will be able to do it on your own. What is more important, it is the teamwork. There are a lot of people there. You will develop such skills as communication, planning of your activities, dividing the responsibilities, and completing the task in time. So this is a great opportunity to learn a lot and enjoy the team working experience as well.
Esteban has already mentioned it's a very exclusive thing again for this program. So the thing is that yes, you study science, but you need to know how it is used in real life, how it can solve some problem, how it can be used in industry or health care and medicine. So basically this competition gives you an opportunity to actually think about this, present your idea to the supervisors, and at the end, so basically again in the second semester of your studies, you already have the opportunity to participate. In the spring months, you will have like meetings discussing the idea that you want to work on, and then when the idea is chosen and it's decided that we're working on this, then starts 10 times more work. But you shouldn't be afraid of that, because the more you work, the more you see what you have to work on, and the more experience you gain again, because iGEM for our students is actually more oriented on giving experience and more knowledge. So the gold medals and silver medals are just very good super bonus prize for your work that you're doing. You're working in lab. You have to model your experiments. You have to raise funds. You have to engage public, tell more about your project, then contact to some professors, maybe from other universities, gain even more knowledge and understanding of the project, get some other angle on your, like some other perspective over your project, then collaborations even with other teams. So you're not only working within your team, but you can also contact some other team from other country, offer some collaboration over the project in lab work, or on social media, or in fundraising, or exchange your supervisors or other professors' opinions. So it's a very, very, I don't know, it just gives you all kinds of opportunities to master your skills, not only in science, but even, for example, graphic design, video editing, just something that you would do in your free time, but now you're gonna do it for the project and gain even more experience. So I think we use the word experience and knowledge a lot. Yeah. About the bachelor's thesis. So everyone to graduate from this program has to do their thesis in a research lab. So this means that you will be on first-hand contact with your supervisor, and you actually have to work on a project on which you have to write a thesis and present it in front of the defense committee. But for this, the program also prepares you, because there are seminars for example, robotics and bioengineering, and you have an opportunity to, for example, sort of train your writing skills in literature review. You have presentations, and you have to present, for example, your materials and methods, some intermediate results on your project. Then you're going to have opponents, which is going to be actually in real life as well. And you're getting questions from other supervisors or other students. And at the end, it just prepares you more and more to become a scientist, or even a better scientist, basically.
Also, it is important to mention that for me and for most people, it was a great experience of becoming a true family. it sounds really great because you receive a lot of support. You always communicate with people you know, and you find really good friends that can support you during your life. So this is a great experience again.
Well, also about the different subjects, if you, for example, sort of feel lost or don't understand the topic, most of the lecturers are quite easily approachable. You can always ask a question during the lecture or email them, but most of them are very, like, responding very fast. So if you have some kind of issue, you can you shouldn't keep quiet and keep it in yourself and struggle, but maybe ask your fellow student as well for help, and again help each other study. And also, probably one of the biggest perks is that, for example, our program director is very involved with communicating with students. So also, if anytime you have some kind of question regarding studies or something in that sense, again, you can always contact her, and she will give you all the information there is to give you. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience and talking about the program as well. So I guess it's time to open our Q&A session. So if you have any questions, please do ask. You have an excellent chance to get first-hand information. Yes, can I give you a microphone so people online also hear?
Thank you so much for the information. Could you please give some examples of these projects developed for this iJump competition?
Okay. I would give the example of Salsa Smile, because probably that's closest to the public. So maybe you want to talk about the project.
Previous year on iJump, I was participating in this project. I call it Salsa Smile. Basically, it concerned, the project was focused on the problem of dental cavities, which is sometimes really painful experience, so we needed somehow to solve this. So the main idea was that the biofilm, bacterial biofilm, forms on the teeth, causing cavities to form. And we needed somehow to destroy or prevent this film from forming, thus we will prevent cavities to form. We used the genetic engineering and synthetic biology. We aimed to design a protease that cleave, a specific enzyme that digests parts of a specific protein, which allows the bacteria to attach to the tooth. So if bacteria don't attach to the teeth, nothing like bacterial film will not be formed, and cavities can be prevented. So basically, in a nutshell, this was our project. We designed it to some extent, and we were successful with this.
Thank you very much. Very knowledgeable students. I have a question online, I guess to Artemi more. How many scholarships that cover the tuition fee are available?
Usually around 5-6 scholarships are available. Like it's like 5-6 plus minus some, so plus minus 3.
Yeah, depending on the candidate, probably.
And depending on the year, yes.
Depending on the year. Okay, thank you. Yes, sorry, I will give you the microphone.
Yes, hello, thank you for the information again. And I have a question about the admissions. I'm currently studying both in the IB diploma program and in my national Latvian high school program. Which diploma would you say is better for applying?
It's a good question. Whenever you have the highest grades in, so basically if you have the IB diploma and you apply with that, and you have taken, for example, high-level chemistry, and you got, like for example, 6, not a 7, but it's going to be recalculated since it's high-level subjects, and you're going to get more points for that. But if you are taking standard level in IB, then I think there is no difference between one to choose. Choose the one which has higher grades.
Any other questions? No? All right. Then thank you very much, everyone, for coming. You can also approach our dear speakers after the info session, or you can also join our tour to the Institute of Technology, which is going to be conducted by Artemi. So please find me at 2 o'clock on the first floor. I will also join the tour, and let's check out how the Institute of Technology building looks like. And for everyone who joined us online, thank you so much for watching. And I wish you a very nice day.